seriously injuring French's partner. Our Eric Kong was in the courtroom as this verdict was read. He joins us now from the courthouse with more. Eric.
Robin Sherrill, moments ago, guilty verdicts on all counts of first-degree murder, attempted first-degree murder, and a second count of attempted first-degree murder against 23-year-old Monte Morgan. This comes after 5 days of emotional testimony as well as evidence presented in this case. Closing arguments took place this afternoon as well. This all came after about 3.5 hours of deliberation by the jury of seven men as well as 5 women. Right now, we believe the family of Monte Morgan is speaking right now. We're going to go to that right now.
Shot in the back of the head. 2 years ago, I told his defense she was shot in the back of the head. I was told I was delusional, that I was wrong. Well, turns out I was right. She was shot in the back of the head. And in the body-worn camera, it is impossible for Ella to have hit by the bullets from the vehicle that my son was in while he was being attacked by Carlos Yanez. It was impossible for him to be shot, given the positions of her and my son and Yanez. This is a cover-up, point blank, period. And I do believe that my son will receive justice. I will not stop. I will continue to fight for my son's justice. I will continue to advocate for people who have been victims of this corrupt judicial system. I will continue to advocate for those of lower socioeconomic statuses. We did not receive justice today. You guys, they serve somebody guilty that's actually innocent. And I am hurting right now, but I believe and I have full faith that my son will receive justice one day. Thank you.
Thank you. I have nothing to say, but I believe, I know in my heart, and I know my grandson is innocent. And these police need to start being held accountable for their crookedness. Thank you. That's all I have.
That was the family of Monte Morgan there. You heard from the mother of Monte Morgan, Evelina Flores, professing her son's innocence as she has over the past week during the course of this trial, making the case that the defense attorneys have been making, which is that the body cam video that was presented to the jury, that it was inconclusive, according to the defense, saying that it did not actually show the moment when the shots were fired. It showed exactly what was happening during the course of that moment, and that was a pivotal moment, according to the defense, in terms of that very critical piece of evidence that may or may not have made the difference in this particular case. But again, to recap, guilty on first-degree murder for Monte Morgan, guilty on attempted first-degree murder in connection with the wounding of Officer Carlos Yanez, and also guilty of attempted first-degree murder in connection with the firing upon of Joshua Blas, the third officer who was at that scene. All of this taking place on the 5th floor in a courtroom, a very dramatic moment as the jury was getting ready to deliver that verdict. No fewer than 12 sheriff's officers were in that courtroom, the judge admonishing the court members as well as members of the folks, the public, the officers also that had gathered inside the gallery, telling them that she was not going to tolerate any kind of outburst, just really underscoring the emotions of this particular trial, all of it coming to a head, as we just mentioned, just within the last 20 minutes or so. Those guilty verdicts, guilty essentially on all counts for 23-year-old Monte Morgan. At this